Welcome everyone to the 5th round of this YouTube career mode, sorry. Yeah, career mode, not, well, I guess you could call it championship, but pretty much welcome to the 5th round of the F1 2015 career mode. We got a podium last race and that was fantastic. We had an excellent, we sort of did have an excellent race. It was alright, it was a week ago, so yeah, it was interesting. Point standings, so Lewis Hamilton and our teammate Sebastian Vettel are equal with 68 points, Valtteri Bottas in 3rd place, and we are 39 points behind them. So what we really need is definitely another podium, and hopefully Spain is a good track for us. I reckon it will be if we get the perfect setup on. Sector 3 might be a little bit of a problem, but otherwise we should be able to get some points in this race. And let's get straight into quali. Alright, this has to be the lap. Terrible corner. We need the perfect corners. And that was terrible. I think that's blown our chances. We're now into 5th. What is it? 3rd. That's pretty good. I wasn't really expecting that, but that's fantastic. After a not so great lap, we got, like after that lock up into Sector 3, we have got 3rd place. Our teammate Sebastian Vettel in 8th. Any strange things? Jensen Button and a McLaren Honda in 10th. And Nico Rosberg in 5th. So it's interesting that we're quite off the pace. Less than a second, just above half a second. We need to find pace. It's all in the braking points and the corners. We're not hitting the apexes properly, but hopefully we can do that in the race. Otherwise, we're going to suffer. And let's just jump right in. Alright, race strategy. I finally found the button. Lap 7, lap 8, we're coming in. Lap 17, 24 minutes. Alright, so lap 7, lap 8, we're supposed to be pitting. If the tyres are good, I might try and get it to lap 8. I'm not sure. But anyway, let's get this race underway. So we've got 3, 4, 5, lights out, and away we go. We get a decent start, but here comes, I think that's Felipe Massa pushing us. I don't know where to brake. We're going around the outside. We got our position back. I feel like we're catching Bottas. So the AI are definitely not fast on the first lap as Bottas goes fairly slow through that corner. And he has a kick of the rear. as we just take too much speed into that corner. Let's go wide again. Everyone, there is a huge train if you look at the little mini map. Both Bottas and I have lock-ups. Alright, so the AI are not as fast through that corner, through that long right-hander down the inside. Bottas squeeze him out wide, have a kick of the rear. Left front lock up. Car slides all over the place. Now we're going to have to try and catch Hamilton as Bottas is now down, looking down our inside and outside. Almost hit the DRS little sign. As we go out wide, this is going to be such a problem. Pushing Bottas a little bit too far. Here we go, he's going to have DRS now. Or should, I think. He should have DRS. Yes, he does. He's definitely catching us, especially in that slipstream. Hamilton is gone. He is just flying. He's already 6 seconds ahead. Here comes Bottas now. And he takes that corner way too slowly. Around the outside. And we got P2 back. But now both Williams are fighting it out. Actually, I'm going to come in this lap. If Mercedes are coming in this lap, I'm coming in this lap. Alright, Mercedes are in this lap. So I'm going to follow. Because I cannot control this car anymore. As we almost hit the wall. That was crazy close. Alright, Red Bull's coming out. Most of the teams are coming in for their lap, so hopefully we don't get held up. And no, we don't. 2.3 seconds, that is a very fast pit stop by the Ferrari boys. We're not being held up by anyone. Traffic, we're going to come out in a little bit of traffic, but that's alright. Put it into Rich. Try and do as much as we can this lap. We don't want that. We don't want to heat up the rears. Alright, it looks like our teammate is staying out for another lap. So the two cars behind us have not pitted yet. That is very interesting. It means if Bottas or whoever's effectively third, catches up to them, they're going to be held. But Vettel is still catching us, so he has done well with his tyres. Why is Vettel still staying out? Unless he started on the primes. I think that's what may have happened. I think Vettel has started on the primes. Because he did not come in the same lap as us. I really do hope Rosberg and Vettel have not pitted. They keep staying out. What is this? And they're both going to have DRS on me. Here comes Rosberg now. Okay, so there's yellow flags up here. Something must have happened. The Sauber's going very slowly. This has given us a chance. Here we go. Do not overtake. Too bad. Thank you, Sauber. Thank you, Vettel. I think Vettel may have damage. I really hope Vettel does have damage. I know as Ferrari teammates, I shouldn't be saying that, but it gives us a chance in the position, in the Drivers' Championship. But we do have DRS and we're going to take advantage of that. As we get on the grass, not paying attention. The fuel light just came on, so I have no idea how much fuel we have left. But we have one more lap. And we are close that the car does not have any damage. I don't feel any damage. But we just spin the tyres way too much on the exit of that corner. Lewis Hamilton is our race winner. And at this stage, we've ran out of fuel. We are limping the car home, but we have no one behind us, so we are fine. Here comes the checker flag as we limp across the finish line. It's a 2-3 for Ferrari. Definitely going to help us in the Constructors' Championship, and it's also going to help both Sebastian and myself in the drivers, with Lewis Hamilton at this stage being the number one driver in the Drivers' Championship so far. Hopefully we get a decent position after this, and we'll just see how the race results are. So Nico Rosberg finishes in 5th with Mercedes Lewis Hamilton first place, 17 seconds ahead of Ferrari Sebastian Vettel, with us in third, Valtteri Bottas right behind, Daniel Ricciardo in sixth, Daniel Kvyat in seventh, Jenson Button eighth, Max Verstappen ninth, and Fernando Alonso 10. So McLaren are in the points, which is very interesting. Do we have any? Yes, we do. We have both Mana Marushas and Sauber being lapped. In terms of drivers' standings, we are now 6th, getting ahead of Felipe Massa. First position, second position, third and fourth do not change whatsoever. Myself and Daniel Ricciardo go up one, and everyone else is the same except for Fernando Alonso, who goes down. Max Verstappen goes up. Otherwise, it is all the same. In Constructors' Championship, we are ahead of Williams, so we're only 26 points away from Mercedes, which is really, really interesting. How the top four pretty much are fairly close to each other. What Red Bull needs is going to be a pretty much higher position finish for both drivers. Hopefully a podium for them. It's going to be interesting if a McLaren gets at least 5th or even 4th in a race. It would have to be around Monaco or a small circuit like that where they have to put in the best lap time. I reckon we can get ahead of Mercedes if they have problems like this with Nico Rosberg. He pretty much diving down the inside and almost taking us out, but we sort of took him out as well. So we had the driving line, and he just wanted to see what he can do, and we pretty much closed the door on him. Hopefully you guys have liked that episode. If you did enjoy it, please like, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I do have a playlist for all of this, so if you haven't seen the previous episode, then go check that out. And I strongly suggest that you check out all our 2015 races. You can check that out in the playlist. And I'll see you guys next Friday for the Monaco Grand Prix, which is going to be very interesting. I'm sure there's going to be crashes. I'm pretty certain I will crash myself because this steering wheel I have just wants to make the car slide, and if you put too much power on, the steering wheel pretty much snaps. So hopefully I can do something about that. But until then, guys, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next time.